Hey everyone, it's Jason Crespin live Thursdays at 3. Today's Thursday, January 21st. So glad you guys are joining us today. If you're joining us, comment below so we know who's here and all that good stuff. So glad that you guys are joining us. This week has flown by with Monday being a holiday, even though some of us still worked. I just keep thinking today's Wednesday all day long. I'm like, oh yeah, Thursday. Remind myself, Thursdays at 3. Well, our loyal watcher there, Mr. Braden. Hello, Braden. Hope you're having a great week and a great day as well. So many fun things to talk about today. We have a great special guest. Can't wait to bring her on to talk to her about a great upcoming project. It's going to be super exciting to talk about. But before that, also, P.S. shout out to our amazing ALT staff. I feel like I never get to shout out to them as much as I should. They've all been working so hard, diligently on so many sets in the box office and protocols and getting ready for classes and directing and all that good stuff. So shout out to our amazing ALT staff. What? Today's Thursdays at 3 is dedicated to you guys. All right, so a couple things going on at ALT we want to let you guys know about. Guys, we've had a busy week this week, even with the holiday and all that stuff. Of course, second weekend of ALT Academy classes. There's still room in some classes. If you haven't signed up yet, you can sign up. If you want to sign up for an ALT Academy class, you need to do so by calling now our ALT box office. They'll take care of it. You can't do it online since classes have already started this week, but you can do that online. You can do that by calling our 806-355-9991. Ooh, fan says, I'm a huge Taylor Henderson fan. Can't wait to hear about her new project. Me too, Carrie. Oh, it's going to be so cool. Can't wait to talk to her. Also, today starts the second weekend of Little Women. Speaking of Carrie Huckabee right there, Marmy right there. Second weekend of Little Women. They start their shows tonight. Congrats, sold out. Second weekend, cannot get a ticket. People are asking for tickets online, I saw, which is great. Awesome. The cast is doing an absolutely fantastic job. There's a picture of them there. Marmy and her Little Women. We want to remind you the show runs, of course, through this weekend, the 24th. Tickets, you can't call the box office for tickets. You can call the box office to get on a wait list. And if they have any tickets that they're able to redistribute, they will call people on those wait lists for each day. If you do have tickets and your whole party cannot come to the show, let's say you have 2 tickets and you're like, oh, we can't come anymore. Instead of holding on to those tickets, call the box office, re-release those tickets. They can get them in the hands of people on that wait list that would definitely want to come see the show. They can use those tickets. If you have, let's say you're a party of 4 and you don't need 2 tickets, it's harder for them because because of COVID and safety protocols. We wouldn't be able to use those 2 tickets to see other people there. But we would suggest finding 2 other people in your bubble to come with you. We don't want any unused tickets or unused seats for this beautiful, absolutely amazing show. I'm coming Friday. I cannot wait. Oh, my friend Sherry, we miss you at ALT. You need to come by and give us all big social distance hugs like this. Or I'll give you a social distance hug this way. We miss you. You need to come audition for a show soon, Sherry. I miss hearing your beautiful voice. Tell little Sydney I said hello. I used to call her Little B. She knows why. It was for Little Beyonce because she was danced like Little Beyonce. It was awesome. Shelly, happy Thursday, Shelly. Can't wait for your special guest, Taylor, right? She's special in everyone's hearts for sure. Carla says, yay, sold out, right? Woohoo! We haven't heard that word in a long time, so excited. It's exciting. Sold out show, Little Women, main stage, rock on. We're super, super excited. So one, thank you for everyone who's supporting Little Women. Thank you guys for purchasing your tickets and for the cast members who are in that show who are sacrificing so much by keeping, within their bubble and not traveling around and different things like that. So we really appreciate it. Braden says, Kate Hamill is such a good playwright. I love her. Agreed. Braden, she's adapted some other scripts you definitely need to read. It's awesome. Sherry says, will do. Thanks. Hugs for your family for sure. Okay, yesterday, guys, was a huge, crazy busy day for cast lists. It's unique whenever multiple cast lists come out on the same day. At noon, Always a Bridesmaid cast list came out. So congrats to the cast of Always a Bridesmaid. Woo! Awesome. They're going to have a great show. Peggy Lovett directing that fantastic show. It'll be in the spring. Remember, it is switching stages with once. So it'll be at the ALT Adventure Space. Still main stage show in quality. It's not like they're adding language and adding all this crazy stuff to make an adventure space show. Nope, they just needed to move once over to the main stage to get a bigger audience for our musicals, since our musicals cost more. And so definitely check out and this is a great opportunity for some of you who have only done main stage shows to come check out the adventure space with a main stage show. It's going to be great. Definitely congrats to everyone involved in that show. Alan says, hey, Jason, missing ALT in our family in Amarillo. Oh, I bet so. Alan, we miss seeing you guys at shows as well, but we're glad that you were able to purchase and watch a digital production of It's a Wonderful Life. Thanks for still supporting us from afar. We appreciate it. Another thing that we want to, a big cast list yesterday was for Wizard of Oz. Of course, that show will be opening in the spring, March 26th through April 3rd. Huge cast. With this show, it's unique. We ended up casting 2 casts for that show. One cast will be the Yellow Brick Road cast that will perform one weekend. The other is the Emerald City cast. Will perform a second weekend. More so, we just had so much talent. We wanted to be able to get as many kids involved in the show, but we knew we couldn't have a huge show like we've done in the past with Aladdin, Frozen, Beauty and the Beast. And so we had enough talent so that we can have 2 separate casts of equal amazing value. And so we have each cast will still get to perform, which is great. So congrats to everyone involved in the Wizard of Oz. We're gonna have so much fun. See, Brayden already says the Wizard of Oz is gonna be such a fun show. I cannot wait for it. I get to perform on my 18th birthday. I didn't know that, Brayden. What an awesome birthday gift. That's gonna be great. I love it so much. You're gonna be great in that show. And then of course we have Once. Once is still rehearsing. Boom. That show, they've been over at the Adventure Space waiting for Little Women to close. They'll move over next week to the main stage. We were casting. We had a little bit long of a callback, and then we were doing some casting, and we were in the other classroom when they were rehearsing one of the scenes. Y'all, it was a rehearsal, and they sounded fantastic. All these people playing instruments, singing. They literally, I was like, it sounds like the cast recording. They were phenomenal. So you're going to want to get your tickets for Once. In fact, season ticket holders, if you're a season ticket holder, you can begin purchasing your tickets for Once this coming Monday, January 25th. Get your tickets, because don't forget, you get the whole week before general public, which will then get tickets starting the following Monday. But it's going to be really cool. Oh, Carla says, what an amazing opportunity for so many students. Exactly right. We're excited that so many students will get to be involved. Can't wait. I love TW. Oh, the Wizard of Oz. I was like, TW. I'm not so smart today on this Thursdays at 3, Miss Carrie. But super excited for all of that as well. But yeah, so Once, get your tickets for Once. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Okay, guys, our special guest. I can't believe I was able to book her. She's if it wasn't for COVID, she'd be traveling the world, doing so many amazing things, press gigs in Milan and fashion shows in Paris, I'm sure. But we have an amazing special guest. Cannot wait to bring her on. She's one of our amazing ALT Academy students, a rising star, if you will. I'm going to bring on Miss Taylor Henderson. Taylor, I think your camera is off. There it is. Boom. Okay, let me bring you in. Taylor!
Hi!
How are you doing, sweet girl?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I feel like I know this wall really well. I feel like I've StreamYard so many times with different performances or different things, and it's like, man, that's a good go-to wall.
Yeah.
Is that in your kitchen, dining room? Where's it at?
Yeah, this is my dining room. We usually have something on this wall, but we don't.
Have you filmed a lot of things in front of that wall, like self-tapes or videos of me singing things, or?
Yeah.
It's very nice of your family to be like, yes, take the living room, dining room, and make it into your own studio, if you will.
I know, yeah.
Carla says, how many appearances is this now? Has she caught up to Alan yet?
No,
I should keep like a tally in the corner, like, bing.
I know. I think this is 4? Yeah.
Something like that, at least. Such a fan of Miss Taylor. We're all so many fans of Miss Taylor, for sure. Taylor, you haven't been busy at all. You've been just like hanging out.
No.
Braiding your hair, leaving your things at the ALT. I had to call you out.
Fine.
Taylor gave me these really cool sunglasses. She gave me this really cool keychain with a purse. It's gonna be awesome. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Louis Vuitton. I'm all about it. Just kidding, Taylor. Tell us what you've been working on. Obviously, a huge project is coming down the pike for you. Next, I guess it's already next week. Week after that. Tell us what What have you been doing? What movie have you been working on?
Well, I've been working on an animation movie with Studio Ghibli called Earwig and the Witch.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
you.
that is me.
That's
Oh,
you.
so
You look so
cute.
angry at that microphone. You're like,
I know. Yeah. So, comes out on February 3rd in theaters in Amarillo for one night.
one
And
night
I think
only.
it's
One
almost
night
sold
only.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it comes out in different select theaters, and just across the nation.
I love it. Yeah.
Um,
So
and
before we go
on
into all the details of it, I want, because people are like, wait, what? Taylor's
yeah.
doing the voice of an animated character. I
Mhm.
want to show the trailer real quick so people
Yes.
can kind of understand what the movie might be a little bit about, and then let's talk about
Yeah.
the movie. So here is the official trailer for Earwig and the Witch. Dun, dun, dun.
Erica, you haven't ever wished that family would adopt you, have you? Nope. Anybody who'd choose me would be pretty unusual.
We'll take this one.
For the first time in my life, I'm being made to do something I don't want to do.
Now then, let's you and I get a few things straight. My name is Bella Yaga. I'm a witch.
Great. You agree that you'll teach me magic, and I agree to help you out.
If you work really hard, I shan't do anything to hurt you.
A love potion for the boy next door? All of these are pretty useless to me.
The smell I believe you're looking for is somewhere towards the back.
Hang on, you actually talk?
Of course I do, just not very often.
In this household, there's one rule that's crucial. You must on no account for any reason ever dare disturb the mandrake.
Don't be rude.
What, Earwig?
A hole left by a witch can only be filled by a witch.
I'll be learning magic. Well, so I was told. Can't wait to start.
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
So cool.
That's you. You are the girl, the voice. When she talks, it's you.
Yeah.
That's how animation works. I don't know if people know that your voice is coming out of drawings that they've driven, and it's how cool is that?
It's pretty exciting.
I'm tired of watching the trailer yet. If I were you, I'd just be like, and repeat. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah. I watched it probably 4 times on repeat, and sometimes when I'm bored, I will just go and I will search it up here in the Witch trailer and watch it.
Brilliant. I would do the same thing. That is so cool. So cool. Okay, so let's talk. So the movie is basically about you learning, or you being adopted.
Yes.
And going through the trials of finding out about this witch, and then that mysterious man is he in the wall. Don't tell me, but I'm like, there's like a wall. There's like this crazy lady with a cool hair. Yeah. So excited! I'm so excited for it. Oh, Shelly says, "So good, go Taylor!" It's gonna be amazing. Carolyn Baum says, "Looks incredible, Taylor. So excited and happy for you, as we all are." So. Let's talk first about how did you get this opportunity? Did you audition? Did the casting director saw one of my Thursdays at 3 and was like, "That's the little girl I need for my movie"?
Well, no. My agent sent it to me, and I get a lot of voiceover auditions. So for
explain a voiceover audition, because it's completely different than just a regular theater audition or a movie audition. What do you have to do for a voiceover audition?
So for a voiceover audition, it's only my voice, just like the movie. So you can't see me at all, which is great. So I just pretty much just speak into a microphone and say the lines. I do it in my closet.
Do they send you like a little bit of a script that they're like, read these lines like a side, if you will?
Yeah. They send you either a scene. Sometimes it's just one line. Sometimes it's a ton of lines. So you never really know. But for this, it was only like a scene.
Okay.
And yeah, and I usually do it in my closet because it gets the best sound in
You
there.
record it in your closet. Gotcha.
Because there's like, it's really with all like the clothes and the carpet, and then I have this like little thingy that I put around me, and I put a blanket over my head, and I have a microphone, and so it's this whole process.
Nice.
So I did that, and I sent it off.
So then you just send it to your agent sends it in. And then from that, is that how you got it? Or did you have to go for like a final callback or anything?
No, that's how I got it.
They're like, that's the voice we want for Earwig.
Yeah, so my agent sent it to the casting directors and then to the directors and then pretty much everyone on the creative team, and they said yes.
That's the voice we want. I love it. I love that. Mabry says it's so amazing how much she is doing this young, so talented. It's true. It's true. I mean, Taylor, you don't have to if you don't want, but can you remind us how old you are again?
I'm 14.
14. It's like 13.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. Awesome. So now when you're recording that in your scene and stuff, do they give you more than just the scene? Do they explain like this is what the movie's about so that you can have some sort of character, in your audience?
Yeah. So they sent me the Japanese version of the movie. So I could
the
watch
whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was wondering if you were able to watch it.
Oh, during the audition?
I'm talking about during the audition. Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, they sent me the character breakdown.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about when
gotcha.
I actually got it. No, yeah. So they sent me the character breakdown and pretty much like who she is and her personality and everything. And so I can kind of like have a sense of character and like a direction that I want to go with her.
Sure.
Which is pretty easy because I'm a lot like her.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yes, this just in, one of our dads of our academy kids said, Mabry should be in class. What the heck is she doing watching Thursdays at 3? Sorry, Mabry, if we've got Thursdays at 3. I love that. Carla, though, says, the other parent says, I'm dying. Such a pro. I love it. But the whole Fristo's watching. I love it. So when did you find out? First off, when did you send in that recording? Around what time was that? Like, what month?
Early November, I would say.
Oh, so just recently. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. And then how? So when your agent called and you found out that you got it.
Yeah, I would say we probably sent it in on a Friday, and a couple Wednesdays later, that morning we woke up and we were just taking our time to start my schoolwork. And my mom was like, you know what? I'm not going to check my email. And so then we were about to leave for lunch, and she's like, maybe I should check my email. So she checks her email, and my agent is like, congrats, you got it. And we were like, wait, which one is this again?
Yeah, because you're all constantly sending things for different auditions and stuff.
Yeah, so I was really confused at first, and I was like,
that's cool. If I was your mom, I would be hitting refresh on my phone's email like every 10 seconds. Like, did she get anything else? Did she get anything else?
Yeah.
I love it. Oh, this just in case, sorry, just to breaking news for the Fristo family that we make sure nobody else is upset. Mabry says she's in study hall down, so she can watch Thursdays at 3 in study hall apparently. So this is another great question. Alan says, did you do the voiceover in a studio or from home, like through Zoom?
Yes, I did it from a studio in Dallas, like a SAG approved studio.
Nice. So you guys drove down to Dallas.
Yeah. So
you found out on a Wednesday, and then when did you have to go down?
That night.
You had to go down that Wednesday?
Yeah. Yes. So after we got back from lunch, I threw a few outfits in my suitcase, threw it in the car, and we were out. So
gotta go.
Yeah. And then we started recording the next day.
Wow. So when you started the recording, when did you watch the film? Because we should say, because normally people are like, how did it get done so quickly? Because normally when people voice over, they're animating all that stuff. So this movie was already created in Japan. Is that correct?
Yes. So yes, it was created in Japan, and so yeah, so it was created in Japan, and they sent us the movie. Well, no, sorry. Yes, they did send us the movie, but it was a few days, like the next day after I started recording, and so I hadn't seen the movie yet. So they sent it to us, and I had to watch it with subtitles.
I was
And
gonna say
it
with
was,
the subtitles, gotcha.
yeah, it was so hard because I was like this the whole time reading the subtitles and watching. So that was super cool. Me, my brother, and my mom, because my dad was still here, and my grandma, we all got to watch it. So it was super cool.
What was it like knowing that you're gonna voice a character watching it? You know what I mean? Because in like a theater world, it'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch a show that I'm about to go star in or something.
Mhm.
Like, how was that watching the movie?
Well, I would say that it's definitely a strange and like very scary experience.
Yeah.
Because I was like, that's me. And then there's going to be so many people that have to watch me
Sure.
and listen to me. Is my voice like super annoying? And they're going to be like, oh,
Another thing about it too is I would think you're listening to somebody in Japanese. So
oh yeah,
it's like their inflection would be different than, you know, an American or who speaks English speaking, you know, and different things like that. I love these photos. I pulled these. I just loved how cool the animation looks in this.
Yeah.
It's going to be absolutely fantastic. What's the name of the cat?
The actor or the real cat?
Just like the character cat.
Thomas.
So Earwig's cat is Thomas. This just in, folks. Breaking news: Thomas the cat is the supporting character. I know that you probably can't talk a lot about the movie until it comes out, but man, we're excited to find out Thomas the cat. I love it.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
So what was the process like recording? Like, so you walked into a studio? Did you have how many days did it take to record for this film?
Like 2-ish weeks, so a little over 2 weeks. Okay. So yeah, it took a long time. It was fun.
I saw it on social media, and so I saw these 2 great photos.
Yes.
Did you have to record with your mask on?
No, I just hadn't taken it off yet because my mom was still in the room. Obviously, like we were together the whole time, but I
still being careful, which is nice. There you are.
Oh yeah, yep. Oh, we had to cover the script too because I told my mom to cover it because I didn't want anyone like using like the high definition apps like zoom in. And, like, I don't know.
No, it's true. You gotta cover all your bases. You don't want to get in trouble for anything, for sure.
Yeah.
So did you guys film it in order? Did they give you like talk about the actually process of recording your voice?
Yeah. So we did go in order of the script. It was, I think we got to like 3,000 takes, which was crazy. I know. So we went in order of the script
movie.
And the movie. Yes, I was about to say the show, but like, so, and we did. I would say probably like 200 lines a day.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Sure.
And then I had the script on an iPad. It wasn't like a flip script, which is really good, but there was like some difficulties with the charging the iPad and then getting it up into the thing. And sometimes I couldn't see the lines. So it was a whole ordeal sometimes. But yeah, so and then
so when you would come in, would they be like, okay, Taylor, we're gonna take it from this scene, and would you just literally record one line? Like, would you record a whole page, or would you say one line over and over and over again?
Yeah, I would say one line over and over and over again. And
was there any direction?
Like, yes. The director, so everyone was like on a Zoom. I was on a Zoom with the sound technicians who, that's crazy what they do. They like click, and then like the whole show is in order of, and it's perfect too. So I'm on a Zoom with the sound technicians, a dialect coach, and the director. And the director is like telling me how to say the line and what words I need to emphasize. And the dialect coach helped me with my accent because I do a British accent.
Wait, listen to
so
him like Jane Banks, like bam.
Yes. Yeah. And then the director was in NYC, and then which I'm so jealous of. Like the whole time he was in this tiny little room doing it. I was like, but that looks so fun. But like what? And then the dialect coach was in LA, who she was actually neighbors with Gal Gadot, who is
Oh wow.
So yeah. So
You're like Wonder Woman Jr. Come on.
yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. So
And let's talk about your dialect coach real quick. I got some sneak backstage video. I'm gonna show this real quick because I want you to explain what this is about.
Okay.
Teaching me things once in a while instead of just making me do stuff that I don't know. Well, maybe you should try teaching me things once in a while instead of just making me do stuff I don't know.
Okay, were you hungry that day or what? What's going on?
No, okay. So when I couldn't do, like, if the line didn't sound right in the accent, she made me put a cork. Well, okay, so I'll just do my fingers. She made me put a cork in my mouth like this.
Uh-huh.
And I would say the line like, hello, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then, I mean, it sounded perfect when, like, exactly how it's supposed to sound when I took the cork out of my mouth. And so it looked really dumb, but it worked.
But it worked great, yeah.
And so I was like this, and I would like glance over because I was so like nervous that like the director was gonna be like, fire her right now. So but yeah, it was like dialect magic. It was crazy.
Cool. That's such a cool trick of the trade. I love that. Knowing that. That's so cool. I'm gonna laugh next time we have a British like accent on ALT stage. Like the whole cast is gonna have like these.
Yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
the cast might have what comes in those bottles with the corks like in their hand, like to enjoy after rehearsal. But
Yeah, they had to actually disinfect the cork because I don't know where they got it, but I'm sure it was from some drink.
COVID
So they
time.
had to like wipe it off. It was so
Yeah. I love it. So okay, let's say the line was hello, I'm here. Would they have you say it in different inflections or like different ways, or would you have to try to say it the same way every time?
Yeah, it's called, okay, so the director would tell me to ABC it. And
Okay.
so like I would say 3 times and
Okay,
they would all
so
have to be different.
So give me ABC of hello, I'm here. ABC it. Ready, go. And it does not have to be in an accent. It can just be regular.
With this?
No, you don't have to do the accent. You can just regular voice.
Okay.
ABC these 3 lines or this line, and it's hello, here I am.
Hello, here I am.
Boom.
Hello, here I am.
Boom.
Hello, here I am.
Boom. So it's just basically giving 3 different options for them to use.
Yeah. And like I always had to make it really, really big and different. I mean, it sounded dumb, but it looked dumb and it sounded kind of dumb. But when I saw it with because I had this big TV and it was showing me like what I was doing.
Oh,
and,
that's cool.
And so it would sync up with the video and it looked really cool.
So you could see your work right then and there on the screen. Oh wow, that's huge. I feel like nobody gets to really do that when they do voiceover work like that. That's impressive for sure.
Yeah.
I love that. So about 2 weeks, then you guys wrapped up and headed home. Did you know that it was going to be coming out this early in 2021?
I knew it was going to be coming out early, but I really thought it was going to be like March or April.
Sure.
No. So
Yeah, we got it ready. She ABC'd us so many options. We're ready to go.
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Let's talk about who else is in the cast, because I'm mad. I'm like, who do I need to write to? It should say Taylor Henderson after all those names in that trailer. It should say introducing Taylor Henderson.
Well,
I'm gonna write a well-worded letter. Send.
Oh my God.
Let's talk about the other cast members.
Yeah, so there was a lot of famous people in it, and I didn't know. I did not know. So I walked in and I So when we got to the parts with like the other people in it, I was like, who plays them? And so I asked the director, and he was like, do you know who Casey Musgraves is? And I dropped to the floor
Boom.
because I was like,
Medic, we need medic in here.
yes. I almost started crying because I love Casey Musgraves so much. Like,
So, and I have a backstage, a sneak peek, if you will, that I got.
yeah.
Boom. So tell us, what is this? Is this one of the Zoom meetings?
No, so she wasn't there. Okay, so what this is a video that she took for, I don't know who it was, but the director has this video, and so he played it off of his computer. So I got to watch it, which that would be so cool if she got to be on there. That's when I would have been so nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And
other
then-
people, is it Dan Stevens? Is that
Yes,
right?
Dan Stevens.
Like the Beast and Being the Beast, Down Abbey fame, of course.
Yeah. And then Richard E. Grant, which I don't know who that was, but now I do, and he's
Now
famous.
you do. Yeah.
So, and then Vanessa Marshall, who I know you don't know her face, but you would know her voice, like
Okay.
because she is literally in everything you've seen.
Cool.
Like every single Marvel like animation and even live action, I feel like she's there.
That's
She
so
is in
cool.
those movies.
So
So
you didn't get to rehearse or work with any of those people because it was just you by yourself with each video,
yeah,
right? Yeah. I know a lot of people were like, did she get to meet them? It's like voiceover work is different because it's just you by yourself recording.
yeah. So I think it would have been really cool, and it's kind of sad that I didn't.
How cool that you can be like, I was in a movie with.
I know, but Casey Musgraves actually DM'd me on Instagram. I know.
What?
I know. I will because
What?
here.
I'm floored. Casey Musgraves DM. This just in. Breaking news.
Okay, so I had posted the trailer on my Instagram story. Well, my mom did. And I tagged her and she responded and she said, "Great job. Love that I'm your mom. Can't wait for it to come out. XOXO." And we were out with our family, and I literally was like, oh my God. No. This is not real. And I showed my mom, and like it was crazy. And then
That's
she's liked
so
some of my
cool.
pictures a ton of time. And so yeah. And we kind of went back and forth, but I was like,
There's got to be now, like, watch there be a country song about you now, like called like Little Earwig, My Daughter, and
oh my God.
what? P.S. Earwig is the name of the character, right?
Her name is Erica Wig. I don't know why people call her Earwig.
Okay, I wonder because I was like,
I'm
is
not exactly
Earwig like
sure
a-
where that came from.
Gotcha. Okay, I wondered about the name. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
So talking about being in the SAG studio, so that means you're SAG eligible now, correct?
Yes.
So for those who don't know what that means, SAG is Screen Actors Guild. There's a guild for all the actors that get together and different things like that. So this basically means that you can now continue working towards your SAG card, correct?
Yes. So that really opens up a lot of doors, which is like having it's easier to book things like TV and film and voiceover things. So I'm really excited.
That's great. Yeah, that's huge to be eligible for that. You already have so many other things going on for you, but adding more tools in that tool belt will definitely help open as many doors as possible. I absolutely love that. So let's remind people where they can watch if they're like, oh my gosh, I want to watch it. It's Earwig and the Witch.
Yes.
And this is the poster. That's you there with is that the mom behind you?
Redhead is the mom.
That's Casey Musgrave. That's you and Casey Musgraves, basically.
Yes.
That's insane.
And then the one on the piano is Richard, and then the one on the drums is Vanessa.
Very cool. Very cool. That's so awesome. So we want to make sure people understand where they can watch it and when they can watch it. So February 3rd, 7:00 here in Amarillo at the Cinemark at Hollywood 16.
Yes.
But be aware, because I was like, oh, there's a showing. There's also a showing on February 4th, but February 4th is the Japanese version. It's not the English version.
Mhm.
So if you're like, oh, there's a show on the 4th, yes, it's the movie, but it's the Japanese version with the subtitles. No Taylor.
Yeah,
February 3rd, 7:00. Taylor Henderson.
I will be there.
Her voice is coming out of that body right there. And there's Thomas the cat helping her out.
Yeah.
I love it. But then if for some reason, obviously it's about to sell out here in Amarillo, anyone who has HBO Max can begin watching it from the comfort of their own home, February 5th, correct?
Yes. And
Brilliant.
if you happen to be out of town, I'm sure it's probably playing at a theater there. So
Yes. Check out Earwig and the Witch, which is so cool. So cool. I know there's probably things that you're working on that you can't really talk about. Is there anything next for you that you're like that you have coming your way that you can tell us, or at least give us a little teaser of like, there's a Broadway musical starring Taylor Henderson coming my way, or
well, I have Bedwetter.
yeah, we didn't really get to talk about that. So when the pandemic hit, kind of put a halt on some of your projects. Let's talk about the Bedwetter was a off-Broadway production that was going to be coming. Remind us a little bit about that.
So the Bedwetter is an off-Broadway musical based on Sarah Silverman's book, The Bedwetter, and it's with the Atlantic Theater Company. It was supposed to be last spring, and then they postponed it to this spring. So me and all the girls and all the cast members, Stephanie J. Block is in that show. Oh my god!
Tony Award winner, just won for the Cher show. It's crazy. It's funny because I wish I got to meet Stephanie. Fun story. Meet Carrie Huckabee, Zoe Parrish, and Abigail Martin when we were at Broadway Evolved. Stephanie was there. Obviously, this was pre-knowing that she had this project with you the next summer. But she's amazing. She's fantastic. Really good.
Before me.
What?
Y'all got to meet her before me?
Girl, I met her at the Tony nominations when I took a picture with her.
Oh my gosh.
Funny story about her. I was sitting on a couch and she sat down next to me, and I was thinking, what can I say to her? Like, I was so starstruck. This was falsettos. This was pushed down.
Oh yeah.
And I said to her, I looked at her and I said, whenever you meet somebody or whenever you have the chance to meet one of your favorite celebrities and you don't know what to say. And she said, yeah, that just happened to me upstairs with Sally Field. I was like, okay. You're with Sally Field right now. I'm geeking out. And so anyway, she was really nice. I'll send you some photos I have with her. She's super cool. So, okay. But the Bedwetter, huge project for you at the Atlantic Theater in New York. Basically it's still coming.
Yes, it's
nice. Okay, good. So we can look forward towards that off Broadway. Anything else?
This last summer, I was supposed to be doing Annie at Broadway Sacramento.
A different type of orphan.
Yes. But that was also postponed. So thank you, COVID. Love you. And then, but coming up, I have pilot season, which if you don't know what that is, that's pretty much where you audition for like a bunch of shows.
Yeah, and it's just like you said, like you just record yourself, send it in. You send in so many different places and hope that it's like you're fishing, like you put your net out there and you're hoping you catch something.
So I'm really looking forward to that, and then just auditioning a lot.
Yeah. That's so exciting. Alan asks, is there any marketing figurines? Like, is there a mini you anywhere?
I'm pretty sure there's going to be dolls and like shirts and everything. So
I want autographed. I want all the things. I really want to order like a poster or something because I want you to.
Oh yeah, like, I'm gonna have a poster and I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna get like a ton of them. I'm gonna put them all everywhere in the house. Yeah. And then I'm gonna get a doll. I'm gonna get one of those like glass boxes.
Yeah.
And put it in there.
And,
yeah.
I want something from my office that you can sign for me from that. That'd be great. Carla says this is like a master class. I think I'm headed to LA or New York City with all the skills I've learned. I'm ready, right? As well. It's so exciting. I would say P.S. I saw something recently. I did not know what it was. I do not think it was for Earwig. Can you tell me, Taylor, what is happening in this photo?
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
What's going on here, Taylor? The little hearty hearts.
Wait, wrong way. So that is a photo. Oh my gosh, that is so little looking. Okay. So that's a photo shoot that I did in 2019 with these like plushy things. Oh my god. So we were in New York and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so fun. Taylor, you want to do it? I was like, yes, I do. Look at them. They're so cute. They're called Squishables. I probably have one.
Squishable.
So I did that and I was like, well, hopefully they'll come out soon so I can look at them. And then we were just scrolling through Facebook, like, and all of a sudden I just see me. Like, it was not even, I don't know. It was so weird. I was like,
You're like, wait, is that me?
me? What? So, yeah. So they paid me in Squishables, which was, yeah.
Well, I hope they didn't pay you for Earwig with like movie posters.
I know that would be a little bit much. No,
I love it. I love it. That's so cool though. That happened to Harrison Stringer. He did a photo shoot for like a drink, and he said he was just scrolling, and then it hit, and it was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Himself, which I think was really fun.
I think Facebook knows what I look like, and so if they see me on ads, they will put me on my. I don't know. I'm not the one scrolling through Facebook. My mom is the one scrolling through Facebook.
How like technology is. It's like dun dun dun.
Yeah.
So what would you say with some of our students who are watching or will be watching or even adults over that matter, but for kids who are like, I want to do what Taylor's doing, or I want to learn, or I want to follow the steps, like what advice would you give them? I'm sure tons of people ask you all the time, like, how can I book a movie or how can I book an off-Broadway show? What advice would you give them?
I would say just work hard. Like, you can't phone it in.
What does phoning in mean?
Huh?
What does phoning in mean?
To not try hard.
Yeah, not to give it your best. If you're just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna give 10%. You're like, no, you got to give it 100% every time.
Yeah, and obviously ALT classes, like lots of training, it did me good. Obviously.
Well, your first show was Shrek, correct?
Yeah. My first show was Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, Alice in Wonderland. Oh my gosh, so you were a little oyster.
I was 5. Yeah, I was a little baby.
And then was it Shrek and then Charlotte's Web?
No, it was
Charlotte's Web.
Alice in Wonderland, Charlotte's Web, and then Shrek.
See, I'm old. But I knew Shrek. I mean, I knew Shrek and I knew Charlotte's Web, but I couldn't remember the order. One of our little 3 baby spiders at the end of the show. So cute. Were you a gosling? Were you a duck as well? A gosling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let that. Yeah. And then of course, Piglet. That was kind of the first big breaking moment. Piglet.
Yeah. And then I was
when people say, "What was your big break?" I don't want to hear Earwig in the Witch. Gotta be.
I would.
Piglet. Listen,
I really honestly would have said.
I know Alan cast you in Fun Home. I know he put you in Jane Banks. Yeah. Huge. Piglet. Piglet is where it all began, I'd say.
Okay, fine. No, I'm just kidding.
I love it. But yeah, so and we should say, of course, our Amarillo audiences would know you from Fun Home, of course, and Jane Banks, and of course ALT Academy shows as well. I love it. So obviously, if anyone wants to follow you, I got permission from your mama, just real quick. Yeah. Instagram is at Taylor Paige Henderson, or on Twitter, Miss Taylor Paige. I love it. So definitely follow Taylor on all her adventures. She'll definitely post whenever she has projects that she's working on that she can announce, or backstage clips of things like that. So excited for you, Taylor. Obviously, all of us cannot wait to see you starring on the big screen. How cool is that? The biggest screen that you've ever been on is the movie theater.
I know.
Do you guys already have your tickets? You're like, we're there.
Yeah. We bought them like last week.
Once you knew. Again, if anyone who wants to watch the movie, obviously safety with your masks and all that good stuff. Yes. February 3rd at 7:00, Cinemark Hollywood 16. Get your ticket for that performance. Do not get the February 4th.
No.
That is not Taylor, because it is in Japanese.
Yeah.
English dubbed version on that February 3rd. I love it, Taylor. We love following your path. We love following your bright star that's rising every single day. You always know that we are here to help you with anything you need. I can't wait to one day. Let's plan this. Let's plan when you're back in the show Bedwetter and you're in New York. We'll do a live Thursdays at 3 from New York, where I'll go out there and because I'm gonna see you in that show. I gotta go see you in that show.
Yeah.
And we'll do a. I'm putting it out in the universe now that we will be in New York together doing a Thursdays at 3 talking about bedwetter.
Yes, we will.
And talking about the show bedwetter, not like some random kid who's
Yeah.
like at camp with bed or something like that. Like we'll talk about you being in off-Broadway show.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
We can bring Steffi B if we want to. I'm sure I can.
Yeah, I say, holla. You work on that.
Yeah, I will.
I'll work on it from my end. You'll work on it from your end, and hopefully, with both of our powers mixed together, we can definitely make that happen. There's also, I mean, I know some of your other cast members as well that are brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out on her name, but
Ashley Blanchett.
who?
Ashley Blanchett.
I'm thinking of oh gosh, she played Alice in a TV show a long time
Oh my
ago.
god. Yes.
She won for Brighton Beach Memoirs, or she was in Brighton Beach Memoirs.
My dad's like comment her name. He knows it. What is it?
I can see her face. She was in the production The Lions most recently on Broadway. She was in Taylor Allergist's Wife. I feel like
Linda Lavin.
Thank you, Linda Lavin. Thank you. I was like, it starts with an L. Linda Lavin, huge Broadway performer, huge TV personality as well. Big cast.
Yeah.
But people are going to be saying that about you soon. They're going to be like, I'm in a movie with Taylor Henderson. Oh my gosh, Taylor Henderson just DM'd me. I'm freaking out. It's probably going to be me. I'm going to be like, guys, Taylor just DM'd me on Twitter. I'm so excited. I love it. Well, Taylor, we're so excited for you. We're so proud of you again. Can't wait to watch you star on the big screen. All of our love and all of our break legs and all that stuff are sent your way. So let us know whatever we can do to help you out. Again, everyone in Amarillo, be sure to go watch it or watch it on HBO Max. We'll be sure to share it all that good stuff. Get the word out about this awesome movie. I'm sure there's tons of things that you can't tell us about that you're working on. So the break leg and all those things that are going on and all that stuff.
Oh, you're frozen. I don't know what to do. So I guess I would say,
and we will see you guys. Be sure to share your tickets and be sure to sign up for classes. Congrats to all the cast lists. Get your once tickets starting on Monday, this coming Monday, January 25th. Taylor, we'll see you soon. I love you big, and let me know whenever you want me to.
I will probably be glad to get those.
Yeah. If not, I love these sunglasses. I'll keep them. I'm great.
Okay.
I think pink's my color. How do you see things in the lens is pretty interesting. I love it. All right, I'll disinfect these before you come in and pick them up.
Okay. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll see you all next week at Thursdays at 3. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Thanks, Taylor.
Bye.